Well, hi, Mom and Dad. You know, the world has changed dramatically in just the past few years, and it's affected our Christian homes. Many church members are struggling and operating on a tighter budget than ever before. If you've checked into the cost of sending a student to Bible college, it ranges from $9,000 to about $15,000 a year and even higher. At Masters, our cost is about 1/4 of the cost of the other schools, and we probably have nicer facilities in a smaller school in a safe town. Our students stay in beautiful 2-bedroom apartments, not dormitories, and each apartment includes a fully functional kitchen, private bathroom, dining area, and extra vanity. Students are not on a meal plan, enabling them to be more independent and to prepare their meals according to their preferred diet. To keep the costs down, we don't offer all the frills, including a traveling singing group, but we're very practical in our ministry and we go debt-free. And our church underwrites a great portion of the cost of our Bible college. At Masters, we also teach our students how to be frugal and to be responsible with their finances. Life here on the Minnesota-North Dakota border is wonderful. It's called the best kept secret in the Midwest. Fargo is a top 10 city and safer than many other parts of the country. Our student apartments are new, well-lit, and have state-of-the-art security systems. At Masters, our students take one class at a time for a week-long session, with class in the evening for about 3.5 hours, following about 18 hours a week of instruction time in chapel. This helps students to focus on one thing at a time in order to comprehend it and retain it better. And it also allows us to bring in instructors from around the globe with expertise on certain subjects. Some of our students use this schedule to work a part-time job in town where good-paying jobs are plentiful. And this enables our students to be able to put away some money for when they graduate or get married. Now, this whole experience can help your son or daughter to grow and take those steps from being under the roof of your loving family to launching out into living on their own and eventually leading a family of their own. One of the greatest blessings to me as the college chancellor is to watch the students grow up in character as well as spiritually. Some of our students feel called to pastor or be a missionary, but most of our students don't feel called into full-time ministry. They just want to attend a Bible college where they can grow as a young Christian and learn the Bible better so they can serve the Lord in their local church. And we're thrilled to be a part of that. Now, I know that the future spouse of your children is also a concern to Christian parents because we live in a world where divorce is at an all-time high, and so is living together, and our kids are being brainwashed along these lines. At Masters, we are adamant about doing right when it comes to getting to the marriage altar, and we feel this is important along with teaching them the Bible. While we train students to homeschool their future families, we no longer offer an education degree at Masters. The reason for this is the dynamic has changed. Back in the 80s and 90s, there were a number of local church Christian schools, and Bible college graduates could find ministries in those church schools. Today, many of those schools have discontinued. In fact, it's become hard for assistant pastors or youth or music majors to find a place to serve with compensation. Many pastors are actually bivocational at the present. Now, we also don't offer a music major degree, as students can get that kind of training through private music lessons at less of a cost. Our aim with the women students we have at Masters is to help them grow as young ladies and grow in their Bible knowledge and either prepare to be the wife and mom in a missionary or a pastor's home, or to be a faithful woman in a scriptural church. At Masters, we try to emphasize what young people can actually use to serve the Lord back home in their local church. Finally, many Christian parents want their kids to get a Bible college education, but their son or daughter is leaning toward a secular college to get a degree in order to get a good paying job and support a future family. Well, at Masters, we recommend 2 local top-rated community colleges that offer dozens of trades at a very reasonable cost. In fact, over half the students are eligible for grants that pay for the schooling. Your son or daughter can live in our apartments at the church in a guarded environment and take trade school classes during the day and then attend Bible college in the evening. Again, many pastors today are bivocational, tent makers, like Paul. We strive for excellence in academics and Christian training at Masters. We've taken 37 years of ministry experience and condensed it into what we feel the student will need for a fruitful ministry. Our church pastoral staff does most of the teaching, along with other excellent handpicked teachers, to help us keep the costs down. With over 125 classroom courses offered, our education is top shelf, but it's frugal. We have millions of dollars of facilities, all paid for to make it affordable for you and your kids. Masters has trained pastors, assistant pastors, missionaries, second men, youth workers, and other faithful servants of Christ since 1992 as a ministry of Fargo Baptist Church. We work on building grace and humility in our students and teaching them to have a servant's heart. You'll find a number of endorsements on our webpage from well-known preachers. You may also want to take the time to listen to any of my sermons on our Fargo Baptist Church website. Well, as a parent of 5 kids, I know the heart of a mom and dad, and we will do our best at Masters to help your child along in their Christian walk. Mom or dad, please ask your son or daughter to take a couple of minutes and watch the video next to this one for students, and maybe ask your preacher to watch the video next to this one for pastors. Now, if you have any questions, please feel free to email me personally at pastor@fargobaptist.org, or you can call me on my cell phone at 701-730-5924. I'd be honored to visit with you. God bless you.